Greetings YouTube, this is part 2 of Oregon self-defense law, and as I was saying before, hello, right, so this is section 209, right, and it says, except as provided in ORS 161-215 and 161-219, a person is justified in using physical force upon another person for self-defense or to defend a third person from what the person reasonably believes to be the use of imminent use of unlawful physical force, and the person may use a degree of force which the person reasonably believes to be necessary for the purpose. And in cases of 215 and 219, that's your limitations right here. Okay. Now, like I said, you could pause the video, you could do whatever. I'm going to scroll down to 229. Now, 235 is use of physical force in making an arrest or in preventing an escape. I really don't think that you absolutely need to know that as a civilian. So basically, I think, that right there, 229 is like where civilians should kind of cut it off, because that's a use of physical force in defense of property. And it says a person is justified in using physical force, pardon, other than deadly physical force upon another person, when and to the extent that the person reasonably believes to be necessary to prevent or terminate the commission or attempted commission by the other person of theft or criminal mischief of property. So, if you see a guy looking at your house across the street and he's wearing a ski mask, I'm pretty sure you can say that that's a good bet that he's going to try and rob that house. You have the right to go and, rough him up a little bit. Send him on his way. Then call the cops, whichever one. Or if he's at your house and trying to break in, whatever. You have the right to defend your property, self, and third person. So, yeah. Or to defend a third person from what the person reasonably believes to be the use of imminent use of unlawful physical force. What that means is if my best friend is walking down the street, he's in front of my house, he's walking down the street, and a guy pops out of my bushes or wherever, not saying my bushes, but out of the bushes, and threatens him with a knife, I have the full right to, like I was saying, grab my shillelagh, go out there and defend my friend. Without killing the guy. Right? Now let's talk about the limitations. Basically, it's only 5 laws that you really have to read. But the limitations, let's go down to, 219. Sorry about that. So basically it says, notwithstanding the provisions of 209, a person is not justified in using deadly physical force upon another person unless the person reasonably believes that the other person is committing or attempting to commit a felony involving the use or threatening imminent use of physical force against a person, or committing or attempting to commit a burglary in a dwelling, or using or about to use unlawful deadly force against a person. And basically, you as a homeowner, you do not have the right to kill the guy unless he is basically threatening to kill you. Like you, your family, whichever one you really want to talk about, in your dwelling. Your house, your apartment, your campsite, your tent, whatever. Whatever you're living in. At least that's what I take from that part. But I think that's going to be it for this second part, maybe I'm just gonna pause. You guys can pause it right here for a little bit. Take notes. I'm sorry if that's really hard for you to read. I'm trying to get this to where it'd be kind of easy. And now I can scroll down there so you can get all the laws that you really kind of need to know. Anyway, and as always, let me try to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.